live in action, here by myself, because they don't want to seem to join, I guess. Wagwan, Sapase. One love to Josh, source creation, the natural energy that exists and revolves around all of us. I give praise and thanks to the ancestors, source say, Waze, Ashe. I and I see the divinity within myself. I and I see the divinity within all things. I and I give praise and thanks to the positive polarities, to the negative polarities, for there is no separation. And I see that each polarity plays a role in creation. Um, I feel great. I feel great. Let's keep going. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now calling, not you. I wasn't talking about you.
Hola.
Now introducing to the stage,
Okay.
Queen LB. Dawn the Fawn.
Yo, yo.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Namaste, guys.
Say,
I am Queen.
Naga Slash.
Dawn the light.
Dawn the light. Boo,
The
yeah.
light. I like
We
that.
got some messages for you guys today. Oh yeah, and we're supposed to do the Martha candle.
Where's it at?
Right there. And the magical. So, how are you guys doing tonight to morning, wherever you are across the universe right now? This look like it needs to go up a little bit. Let's go back. Be careful. We got the wisdom deck, the light codes that we're gonna read today, and Isis. Oh, okay. And we're gonna do little magic. If you guys know about magic, I say manifestation. It's good to manifest our reality in this time. So that's what we're gonna do. Do a little manifestation.
What's the card reading about? What are we questioning?
Um,
What are we bringing into focus? What are we focalizing?
So we were calling in community. So if you are across the universe, the world, and you need a soul tribe, a soul family to assist you on your journey, here we are. So from the wisdom deck, I'm gonna pull. Okay, I'm gonna pull a deck, and this is gonna be the conversation, how we open this up. That's the Isis deck. Spirit guides, what do we have for the collective as we shift out of this full moon in Scorpio? What is it that we have for the collective today? Whoa. 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 Full time for a nap.
Card number 1.
Anything else here, guys? One more. Anything else for guide that you want us to know today? Anything? Whoa. Okay. This card that we have in this room.
All right, so we pull 5 cards. We have the cards flexible, time for a nap, peace, observer, and the fates. First things first. Flexible. And this card, what do you want to say about this card? This card is about opening your consciousness, of course. That's what the egg is a symbol of. Egg is a symbol of the potential within. How to be flexible to unlock your potential. To be able to see both sides. And how does this flexibility relate to open consciousness?
Be flexible, be allowing, allow the spirit to come in and work with you. Allow yourself to receive and allow yourself to be, to hear spirit. Work through you.
Being able to trust yourself. Being able to know that you are going to be able to discern between good and bad.
True.
Being flexible. Being willing to learn new things.
Ashe.
Going into new places that are unknown. Going in a butterfly coming out, or going in a caterpillar coming out a butterfly.
That was confirmation.
Yeah, flexible. Just being able to stretch, being able to grow yourself, being able to recreate yourself, not being stagnant, always moving and growing, becoming your better version, of course.
Ashe. Spirit is saying like energy, move your energy as well. Like move your energy in this time. Be flexible, do some yoga, get balanced, do the tree balance, tree pose. Move your energy as we are climbing up the ladder, as we are growing our frequency, leveling our frequency. Work out.
Yes.
In this time.
And yoga, like they show right here, that's one of the main ways to open up your chakras and to open up your consciousness and to calm your brain down so you can better receive the messages from the universe.
Ashe.
Second card is the time for a nap, which is, let's see, I guess we can call this one like restoration. After you've done your flexibility, after you've done your work, after you've done your leveling up from your root chakra to your crown chakra, after you've finally stimulated yourself and activated yourself, you're gonna need some time to integrate that and to digest that new information. So after you've done the work, it's gonna need some time to relax, like maybe go to Sedona. Just learn how to digest the new information that you received. Our third card is peace. Got it, the third card was peace. Wait, we'll have time for a nap. Did you want to touch on that at all?
Yeah, I want to touch on this. You know, we're gonna be into the full new moon soon, and they would like us to, you know, get more rest, eat clean, basically meditate under the stars, under the moon. Ask the moon, what is it that you are bringing forth? What is it your desires are calling you to do? Basically sleep under the moon. Like if you got an area where you can camp out in your backyard, I would suggest getting some of this energy, because pretty much the clouds and the moon is a pretty much an upgrade. So as much as possible to go outside, you should, to basically get some of the energy as we are in hyphen our frequency at this time. So it's like a fox underneath the stars, sleeping. So yeah.
Yeah. That's a fox. A fox is a symbol for something that's like always on the go. Always. What's the symbology of a fox? So it's like a hunter, somebody who's always moving and always on the move. And that's basically after you become flexible, you raise yourself to your high chakra, you're always learning and growing. And then you become enlightened, like we said. And now you're going to need maybe to get in touch with the moon, get in touch with your shadow side.
What was the question?
Well, we were just touching on this. If you have any insights about the.
Yeah, what was the question we asked? Or is just right?
Oh, we were just reading it. We're just reading these the things. So, did you have any? What that could mean, or this one? Move on to this one next too.
Time for a nap. That means you better take yourself to bed. I'm just playing. I don't know if this is what we're calling. This is for the collective, or to deliver a message for those who need.
Right.
I mean, it's a time of rest right now. Not obviously we said urgency a couple of days ago. Now I feel like it's that time to literally sit back, reflect, and to just give ourselves a break, because we have been doing so much, brother. I mean, cleaning up the shop, calling in that new energy, putting ourselves out there, trying to attract. You got to give yourself a break, and this even ties into, like I was saying last night. I got that reading that was saying, I was doing a tarot reading. I drew the Hierophant, and the way I interpreted it was, he's sitting at the base of the staircase, right? Which the staircase is the spine, the staircase is the DNA, or the ascension to heaven, right? And he was sitting there at a peaceful mood, or a peaceful state, smiling from ear to ear. And I was interpreting it as, he's at the bottom of the staircase, right? Which means, and from my interpretation, he has risen and fell back down to the bottom. But at this point, this time around, he has a better understanding, because I constantly feel like with this human experience, is roller coaster, right? We're high, we go up high vibrational. Then we might get hit with a whole bunch of bills. We might get hit with challenges or whatever, and which will bring us to that rock bottom. But to me, what was powerful was he was sitting at the base of the staircase, even though he's not there at the top yet, but still has a joyful mood. He still has a perception of, I've done this before. I know. Once you know it, you know how to.
He knows how to get himself back to the top.
Get back to the top. Once you learn once, all you have to do is, if you're ever successful in life, you ever become successful, you just need to know the blueprint. And you could lose it all the next day, but you'll know how to get right back up to the top. So I realize, feel like it's a time for contemplation. It's a time for discerning how to stay on the right path, you feel me? Because yes, we were saying it's a time of urgency a couple days ago. And yes, we need to get on our stuff. But it's duality, it's balance. Don't just overexert yourself for days on days on days. Give yourself a break every couple days. Take some alone time. Go do a hobby or two that you love to enjoy or whatever, you feel me?
Our third card is peace.
Peace. As you can see, the peace card, it's got the bird with the egg, right? I don't know how to interpret this card, I'm not gonna lie to you. Peace. I usually do tarot the type of way where I ask a question on the cards, and I see what spirit wants to communicate to me. Oh, this is a different deck. Which deck is this? How would you interpret that one, sir?
Well, it seems like everything is really good and clean, if you look at the picture, peace can be attained by, if you look at this picture, like the egg has a face in it. So that could tell you that learn how to see yourself in nature. Instead of being on the opposite side of nature, looking at nature as if it's a separate part of you, look at yourself as you're one with it. That's going to bring inner peace. It's just knowing that just knowing your divine connection to nature will calm you, give you an inner calmness that other people don't have, because other people are eating animals or they're afraid. So once you see a reflection in a bee, you see yourself inside of the average bird, the animal that you are afraid of. You become connected to them, and you develop this inner peace just by knowing that you and this opposite.
The reason why they say that is because everybody is a reflection of you. Therefore, if you're treating yourself, so it's not like he said, he's got the face in the egg, which could be seeing yourself in creation, because egg is the creation, right? Egg is the egg is there's life being concocted inside of that egg. So
looks like the bird might be making a feng shui bowl.
it looks like the bird is carrying a what do they call that?
The olive branch.
The olive branch. The olive.
See it at first, then I see the feather. Reciprocity, or means being in harmony, being light as a feather, eating the light.
Oh yeah, my God.
Yeah, that's what a feather means. It means light. So okay, so we're back on.
What happened?
Oh, it cut off for a second, but now we're back. So another part of this picture is the feather, and the feather represents Mayat, which is how to live in light, and how to live minimally, and how to live without causing harm to
Without
others. Without attachments, and how to eat the light, how to become the light, how to
No. Yeah, I did.
and also another way to have peace. You see, the lawn is taken care of. See, everything is groomed. So they take care.
Everything is groomed.
They're very intentional about their surroundings and how they want their surroundings to be. And that's another way. If you want to become peaceful in your life, be very intentional about the placement, all the objects around you in your house. Make sure everything's clean. Make sure you take care of all the little pieces of dirt and trash all around you, because you subconsciously pick up on everything that you don't clean. You subconsciously pick up on that. And that's going to keep you in chaos in a way. So take care of the things that you've been ignoring, and that will also give you peace.
I also like to point out too that I see a inverted pentagram on the forehead of this egg. Now, I've learned that this symbol symbolizes pulling energy in or pulling energy down. So to obtain peace, you're really going to have to pull that energy down from the cosmos, pull that energy down from the universe by seeing yourself in the universe, seeing not just giving so much out, right? Not just over draining yourself. You have to learn how to download, how to bring it in, how to like we were saying, how to ground, how to start sun gaze. These are all practices that need to be done for you to really, truly obtain peace.
Ooh, another one about this card is that the face is a reflection of you in nature to let you know that you are nature, but it's also to show you that you as a person are an egg. You are growing. You're also growing. Yeah. So that's another thing that's going to bring you peace, is always be in a state of growing. Stay a child, stay curious. And just like the stars on his head, you're connected to the universe, you're connected to the sun. So keep that sun in your chakra, your pineal gland, your crown chakra. Keep sun gazing, keep love. That's why his heart's all around it. So just be a child of love and a child of the light.
It's really after that. A lot of us have a negative perception because we all have these bias, technology's evil, this or that. But another thing that I pulled last night was saying that, Tiger, focus on the duality of nature. Focus on I want to integrate ourselves. How we should work with it because we need to see the and the light that is with technology. Yes. 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 Um, could go one way, but it could also go the way. Are just depending on. But no, let's instead look at it in a way of how can this aid is technological advance that's going on right now. Is it going to get any better? Is it going to get any worse? I just want to figure that out. And this one says, what does that one say? Happy, happy, happy.
Everything's happy.
Everything's happy. See? Stop paying attention to the negative things. Stop paying attention to what we heard about what could go wrong. You feel me? As you can see, this lady in this meditative position is full of light. She's also sitting on top of another egg, which yet also has another face inside of the egg, right? Wow. And she's exploding with color. She's exploding with possibility, potentiality. That's what I'm saying, man. There's so much potentiality that's on the brink right now. There's so many tools that are really here to help. It's not just gonna take our jobs. It's cutting time down, guys. I've been able to accomplish so many things by just using Chat GPT and creating schedules, creating plans, creating curriculums, creating learning information, you know, and like I'm saying, it is a tool and a crutch, or it's a tool, but don't let it become a crutch. Don't let it become something that you're depending on, or else you're gonna be in pain, or you're gonna be disabled, you feel me? So, how would you interpret this card based upon the current state of technology? And the only reason why I talk about that is because there's a lot of things coming out now. There's a lot of things that are rapidly picking up, especially last month and the month prior. But it just keeps building up and keeps building up. Go ahead.
You're gonna relate this to technology?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, as this card relates to technology, it says that if you keep up with it, and you'll be able to benefit from it. If you keep growing with it, that's what the egg symbolizes as growth.
Growth.
So you stay young and stay ready to learn, stay curious, and stay in tune with the times. Stay growing with the current times, and you'll be able to blossom and be able to benefit from everything that's coming out. So, yeah, you'll stay on top of it. You'll always be on top of it. But if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So, but if you stay with the program, you stay with what's going on, you stay learning, then you'll be on top of things.
That's this one. That's this one. That's this one.
Just always stay curious. Stay a child. Stay in your childlike curiosity. Always be willing to learn. Always remain teachable. And keep searching for the truth. Yeah.
Oh boy.
What else?
Uh-oh.
These cards are so powerful.
They are. So sister just told me to pull these ISIS cards right now. And I kind of want to do this reading on our journey. It's for me, all three of us together. Because we are a pretty powerful focal point of this community that we're trying to grow. So there's a bond there. And when I pulled out those cards, I was like, do a reading on the three of us.
Good.
With these doubts, these entities, these worries, these fear. But as long as we stay true, we will be in our path. We will be activated in a sense. Let me see.
Right.
We got ISIS there. This is called the what is this thing called? Is this I know Osiris has this. She's holding his staff.
Is that staff? Is it? That's the.
It's I forget what it's called.
Yeah, no.
And Queen, do you remember what this thing is called?
Rod?
Rod. Rod Hayes. You guys know Rod Hayes?
My staff and my rod come from me.
Yes. Miracle of Isis, miracle healing of the goddess. Okay, so there's one goddess here right now, two gods, right? And of the spiritual world, I'm not talking about just the physical, the spiritual, really. So she has the ability to help teach how to grow and heal ourselves. And that's the miracle.
Hey, boy.
Our power is because she's walked this path before. She's doing it. She's got herself structured. She's got herself planted, and she's got a foundation. So I'm picking up that if we got her back, we carry her, then we're gonna go a long way too. You feel me? So the reading I did was I asked how do we approach our three relationship? How do we stay together? How do we grow? How do we get the best out of this? How would you interpret this card right here?
Okay. Seems like the men are the force, the divine force that protects the feminine force that's out there in front to protect her. Because the feminine force is the actual, like the brain behind the scenes. She actually tells everything. She has the whole blueprint. She is the blueprint of the universe, the melanated woman. So she has all the answers in her. And so it's our job to protect that. Because without her, we're nothing. Without the queen, the game is over.
Yeah. you lose.
You lose without the queen.
That's the power. That was the power.
So we can't take that chance on losing the queen. So we're gonna put ourselves in front and make sure the queen is always protected.
Yes. Ashe.
Ashe.
I
like that. I like that.
Okay, we over here gassing her up now.
Thank you. Gas me up. Gas me
I
up.
like this. I want to go back to this first one. Though. I just want to touch on that one a little bit. It says, "Stay true and be in your own power," and that's for everyone to find their own gifts and their own talents, and to develop your own gifts and talents. Because we all have about 400 miles or so of veins in our brain, and we have a soul with that. And so once you develop yourself, once you really activate yourself and develop yourself, because of all these miles and miles of connections in your brain, you're wired differently. So you have a different power than everyone else. Once you get activated, you will have a power that no one else will have. And that's what we have to do. You have to stay true and be in your power. You don't try to do my power. I don't try to do your power.
Right.
You know what I'm
Stay
saying?
in your lane.
Stay in your lane. And work
Right.
on your power and develop yourself.
Understand that each person has a special gift, and
Yeah.
there's no point of trying to replicate someone else because you're stepping outside of yourself, and you don't want to do that. Period. It's just like you're leading yourself down
And you're wasting your own power. You're not
you're
developing
wasting your
yours.
own
Yeah.
power because you're not even utilizing it.
All right.
Okay. So then the next card in that reading concerning our relationship, guys, is the Life Restored, Priestess of the Phoenix. Priestess of the Phoenix.
Whoa,
That's the center.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Perfect.
Which means as long as we keep operating in our center, at the center, life will be restored. We will get that new growth, that birth, that beetle.
Right.
That's a beetle, right?
Yeah.
It's a beetle, and the beetle represents the sun. You see the beetle's wings are out, right? Which means the sun is shining. The sun is shining, and what does the sun shine mean? That means life is here. Life is here. So if we stay in our center, at the center, we're gonna see nothing but just getting our birthrights, getting our redemptions.
Yeah.
Because we've all been through ups and downs, I'm sure of. And as we are together more, I'm sure we'll learn more about each other's story. But how would you interpret that, sis?
This center is allowing you to be your authentic self right now, because we are the phoenix rising from the ashes. This is our birthright. So because this is our birthright, everyone who's in Phoenix will rise from the ashes if you stay on board, if you stay on track and stay focused, everything shall be added to you.
Mm.
That part. Drop the mic.
That's all you need to say, sis. For real. I mean, we shouting it to the mountaintops. Stay focused.
Another good thing about this card, Priestess of the Phoenix.
Hello.
What does that mean? The Phoenix is somebody who's burnt down and they're coming up out of the ashes. They're developing themselves from the lower self to the higher self. So sometimes you need a guide for that. And the Priestess is a guide. So we have a guide here at the center to bring you up from your lower self to the higher self.
Ashe.
And the next card we pulled was the Healing the Divine Masculine, which is interesting. Which is interesting because this is interesting because me and him are preparing to go through our soul retrievals and getting the shadow work done that's necessary. And sis has already done it. Sis has already done it, and she's the one who recommended us to it because it's benefited her physically, mentally, emotionally, in so many different ways. So I think it's interesting I pulled that because this is important for us three to stay together, guys. We got to, me and you, Don, we gotta heal. We gotta heal. We gotta get rid of these underlayer like kinks that are just like trying to pull us down. You feel me? So
yeah, and we're going to heal the divine masculine. Because right now, the average guy is a toxic masculine guy. He's running around thinking that he's full of ego. He think he can stomp on anybody smaller than them. They don't care about people who can't help them. You know, they're more selfish. They're takers. The average masculine man these days it's not his divine self. It's not his godly self. So now we're healing the divine masculine. We're bringing out the more the loving side of the man, and accompany that with the strength. Put that together with the strength, the love and the compassion, the empathy, the clairvoyance.
Along with the strength.
Along with the strength, then you become divine masculine. Once you become righteous in your masculinity.
Ashe.
And then the last card, we are the pillar of light, guys. We are the pillar of light. We are the descent of the star Isis.
Ashe.
We are, and together, like I've been telling people, I constantly be telling people that come through here, we are all batteries. So when you bring more batteries together, the charge is much more stronger. You only got one battery in your flashlight or your remote, it's not gonna work. Or the charge will just be really low. You add a stronger battery or some more batteries, boom. Now that power is surging. Now you're getting a lot more bang for your buck, you feel me? So we are the pillar of light. And as long as we stay consistent, stick together, we're gonna be that pillar of light, that lighthouse that people are going to be in the waters coming to the shore for. We're gonna be that, sending out that call to bring people home, you feel me? Home to their center, at the center, I say.
You want this?
Yeah, let me do it.
So, I look at this as we all are star seeds, and a lot of people are walking around like pretty much walking zombies, and when they become awakened, they don't have direction, no family, no support on their journey. So I look at this as we are the light seers. We are the phoenix that's rising from the ashes. It's important. I was meditating and it kept on coming up. Community, 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 community. So we are sending out the call for our community, our masculine, and our feminine. We're calling in like-minded beings that want to communicate with you. Don't hold back. If you gotta hold back, there's no sense of you being here, because sometimes it may be something that we say you may not like, but it's only to grow you and help your greatest, highest good. So stand in your power, come into your community, be the best version of yourself, move forward, eat healthy, clean out your closet, clean out your refrigerator, just do a whole cleanse within your mental, physically, and spiritually, and get with some people who are doing it already, who can assist you on your path to grow spiritually. So, hey, we down here in Phoenix. If you guys are in the Phoenix area, 4605 East Thomas Road, yeah, come be a part of our community.
Another thing about the pillar of light is that if you know about the pillars in ancient Egypt and the obelisk, they are a direct symbol for a solidified ray of light. You know, the ray of light that comes from the sun, that's what that is. It's a solid version of that. So, and also this center, the center, and everyone here is also a pillar of light. The same way as a lighthouse works when it's trying to tell the ships out in the ocean in the dark where the land is. That's what this place is. It's a light spinning around, showing you through the dark times. Showing you the light in the dark times.
Ashe. Ashe.
You guys have any encouraged messages to all the viewers across the world today?
Find out about yourself, because once you really start to learn about yourself and accept it, it's like there's nothing more liberating, man. And what I'm specifically talking about is you do your shadow work, get the soul retrievals, get the entity removals, because there's stuff around us at all times, guys. I'm starting to see it now. I'm starting to really see it. It's showing on people's moods. It's showing on people's expressions on how they carry themselves. And what do they say? They say that our eyes only perceive a certain spectrum of light, right? Which means we can't see in X-ray. We can't see in UV. We aren't seeing in what is the other one? The infrared. So there's plenty of other types of light. So we're only seeing a small percentage, meaning that if there's life in every aspect of creation, we're missing a big part of it. We're not seeing it. Like right now, I feel like there's just a cloak around us, bro. Like it's crazy.
It is. Angels are all around us right now. Are you kidding me? And our deities.
Look, for real. So I say my words of encouragement are, if you're finding resistance on your journey, if you're still finding yourself fall back into bad habits, yada yada, it's because you're really not able to grow until you get some of these removals off you. If you really look in the mirror and see and evaluate your life and be like, okay, I take responsibility for what's happened. I take responsibility for allowing the things that have happened for me if it hasn't been going so well. So just do the shadow work, and like Queen was saying, find your community, because once you come around like-minded beings, you're able to uphold yourself to a certain standard more, instead of being around so many people you don't even really want to think like, you don't want to operate like, and then they end up bringing you down to their level.
All right.
So yeah.
All right.
Words of encouragement.
If you want to become the light, make sure you consume the light. Make sure you only eat light. You don't eat dense foods. Right?
I'm laughing because he has this conversation with everybody that he sees that walks in here, and I'm like, yes, preach, man. Because he's not wrong, but it's just like, it's funny. It's definitely his niche, and he's on point though, because man, we've been eating death for so long and just in a cycle of death, in a culture of death. So need to be in a culture of love, a culture of light, a culture of life instead.
Ashe.
Yeah.
You're not done though.
No, I wasn't done.
Yeah, not to have to cut you off, bro, but I had to say that because he's always saying that. I'm like, yes.
I wanted to say, they say what you do frequently becomes your frequency. You know about that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that all means? You know.
Tell the camera.
What you do frequently is your frequency.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What you do frequently becomes your frequency.
Mm.
So your frequency is what resonates with you. And if whatever does not resonate with you, then you can't be around it. So what you do frequently, every day, that becomes becomes what resonates with you. That becomes the energy that you carry. And if anyone's not doing what you do frequently, then you can't be around that person for too long. So if you want to raise your vibration, you have to raise your frequency, which means you have to do something more positive frequently. So you have to do more positive activities frequently, then that will become your frequency. That will become what resonates with you. So anything outside of doing something positive will be out the question. It won't resonate with you. It won't be part of your frequency, so you won't be able to do it. So that's the way you raise your frequency. You raise your vibration is to be constantly evolving, constantly doing positive things, constantly doing things for others.
Truth's unveiled. He's dropping dimes. He's telling the truth.
And
That's the truth.
your vibration will naturally rise. It'll naturally match your actions.
And I've seen that in my own life experiences by literally thinking that same thought. Well, if I have been doing all these negative bad habits or whatever, that's how I'm keep allowing it into my life. And maybe I need to do something like be kind to individuals that I don't know, strangers. Give some homeless people some money. You feel me? Like, when people ask for directions, let me stop and actually give them directions instead of just being like, I don't know, bro, because I'm so too trying to get to my destination that I got no time for anybody else, right?
Right.
So then how does the universe end up treating you? Well, nobody will have any time for you. Nobody's going to give you any opportunity. Nobody's going to give you any assistance. So start doing things that are quote unquote positive to uplift your vibration, to uplift your frequency, to really just to spark that Christ consciousness, because we've been living too low for too
Your
long.
frequency is what you do frequently.
I feel too good. It's crazy. I feel too good.
Well, of course you just get activated.
I feel
That was
too
a mini
good.
activation, baby. Wait.
But yeah, let's do the candle.
Donna, you finished?
Sure.
Are you
Have a good call.
finished?
I love it.
Are you finished?
I'm okay. I can do whenever. I can
Go
always do
ahead,
this.
go finish.
I'm
so
good.
I can do it.
Go ahead, do what you want to do.
Word of encouragement. Don't look back.
Search term.
Don't look back. Keep going. Know that you're right where you need to be. Ask questions when you are curious, but don't get so much into your brain, because the brain always lead you wrong. Follow your heart and know that you're right where you need to be, so that way you can get where you need to go. So that's some gems for you. Secure that bag.
And don't feel bad, like she's saying, don't look back. Don't feel bad about, quote unquote, leaving people behind, because that's part of the journey. Some people just won't be there with you for the whole entire ride. Some people run out of gas. Some people become fatigued. Some people are tired. Some people want to go to sleep. You just got to let that happen. And even if it's somebody that might be close to you, like a mother, a child, a sister, a brother, uncle, friend, whatever, don't feel any type of way. If you need to, peacefully detach, peacefully, especially if they're doing things that are holding you back. They may party too much, they may drink too much, and that might not resonate with you. That might not be the best thing for you to do at the moment. So literally just don't look back, accept things for what they are, and know that in the end, we're all gonna get to the same place. We are all headed towards the same destination. So we're all gonna get there at one point. It's just let someone take their own path. They're gonna just, whether it takes them 1 lifetime, 2 lifetimes, 4 lifetimes, 100 lifetimes, they're all gonna get there. They're all gonna constantly live within us and around us.
So right now we're gonna do a little magic, calling in things for the center. What is it that you guys want us to do? It's activated. It's Martha. So we're gonna teach you a little magic.
I would like.
So we got some rose petals here. We're gonna put them inside. you guys are thinking?
Yeah, I would just like to ask Martha for.
So we got bring customers in for the business. So we're gonna put a little bit of that in there. All these can be found on the website mindbodybeyondwellnesscenter.com. If you guys want to order, if you guys don't see something that you want, email us at mindbodybeyondwellnesscenter@gmail.com and we can get it for you. Put a little Martha oil in. That's on the website as well. So I want to put it in the candle, put a little bit in there. Break the blocks, break the barriers. If anything is trying to stand in our way.
That's literally what I was gonna ask her. Is literally I want her to remove the blockages, both physically and spiritually.
Oh, she will.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of you getting the work done.
Yeah.
So, y'all gotta use your energy as well.
Yes.
Rosemary, tell me what you put in.
This is rosemary, right?
No.
Which one is this? This is rosemary, huh?
No, this is
What
rosemary.
is this? No.
I don't know, some type of herb.
Oh, this is it's either lemongrass. I believe it's
Oh,
lemongrass.
lemongrass.
It is lemongrass. Yeah, it's
So we got our ancestor money we're gonna burn after this.
Safflower.
That fire's gonna go crazy.
Yes, that's good.
That would good and functional.
I would. So we're using the lemongrass, the safflower, and the
Angel Michael oil.
you already put the rosemary in?
No.
And rosemary as well. The reason why you use herbs for candle magic is because everything has a metaphysical aspect, you know?
Little dragon oil.
And as you're addressing your candle, you're putting your intentions, you could either say out loud or inside your head, as to the reason why you are adding this to the candle. And it kind of like heightens
Attraction
the
oil.
spell. It heightens the spell. So it is very important to be intentional when you're doing your candle magic, mindful of what you're thinking, because you don't want to distract the subconscious mind, or you don't want to confuse the subconscious mind. You want to be very direct.
Oh, where's
You cooking?
the spirits?
She's cooking.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm saying you cooking. You adding the ingredients.
Curse.
Adding them ingredients.
Any removal curses that is upon this wellness center, upon us, be removed.
And so
And so it is. Okay, I guess that's it. I was looking for some cinnamon. You always want to get some cinnamon. Ashe, hello, how are you doing today?
That smells good.
I know, right? So we're going to, so we gotta write it up, what we are calling in, so. So what are we deciding? We're gonna use Martha candle for this is how it looks with all the herbs. This is the Martha candle. We have these candles on the website, Mind Body Beyond Wellness Center.com. So this is the herbs and the oils that we put in. So now we're writing something down with this type of paper, plastic bag, brown paper bag. study. What is it that you would want to see here in the Wellness Center? We manifested the other day for like community to call in our tribe. So what?
I'm calling in a tribe again. Keep calling in. Right? You want to do it twice?
Yeah.
Hey, little baby.
Let's see. Let's see. Maybe finance now.
Of course.
And with the manifestation, you want to start off with I am so happy and grateful that. Period. And when you start with I am so happy and grateful, you're telling the universe, one, that you're grateful of the now, what's happening right now. Two, you always want to start with I am, because I am, the powerful thing of I am is very powerful to call things forth, though you don't see them. So it's I am so
Happy and grateful.
happy and grateful that. So we called in our community and they're coming in. So we can use Martha. Martha is the dominator. So she removes obstacles. She brings things forth for you. So we are calling in our, let me see, help me out.
Our
What are we
abundance.
calling in, Tiger?
Calling in, still calling in the tribe.
Abundance.
Oh,
For me, still calling in the tribe.
oh, we still calling. Okay,
what I
that's
thought.
what you just said.
Yeah.
And it is.
So it is. That was two to double. So we're gonna call in our tribe again with Martha.
Okay. So
Draw people in. So I am so happy and grateful that
we draw people in. We have a beautiful tribe. We have a big tribe.
we have a big, beautiful tribe, and we all communicate, and we all understand, and we all are on the same frequency.
I'm so happy and grateful that we have a big, beautiful tribe.
And
No,
anything
we-
else?
And we said we communicate. Or,
Calling in our beautiful tribe, and we all communicate, and we're all on the same vibration frequency. And then after you finish writing your couple sentences, your paragraphs, after you finish, after the end of that, you want to put a number. Whatever resonate comes right off the top of your head, number. 7. Yeah.
I think it's 6.
6.
Right
Okay.
next, right after period.
You said 6, I said 7, so 76. And right off your head, pick a color. So a number and a color you want to pick.
Where are you going?
What's the color?
Green.
Green. So we got 76 in green. And then after that, you want to put so it is done. So it is done. And we're gonna light this. Here's our paper. We're gonna fold it towards us the long way. Fold it towards us the long way. Fold it towards us the long way. So we're calling it in, so we're folding it towards us. We're gonna put this under here, and you're gonna let it burn for 7 days. So if you have to leave your home, muff it out, maybe with a plate. Most people grab it, but don't leave it lit. So muff it out, and then when you come back to it, light it and let it burn. After it's done burning the 7 days, you're gonna go outside and you're gonna burn this and let the ashes flow with the wind, and you're gonna manifest whatever's on the paper. You're gonna meditate and call it forth. Martha is very dominate. She brings things forth. So we're calling in our tribe. So we're gonna light this right now. You wanna light it? So it's lit. So we're calling in our community across the universe. So if you are led to come in the Phoenix area, come and check us out at 4605 East Thomas Road and be a part of the tribe. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. So love to you all and namaste. Help me out.